Kyle Holsinger was on location in Gibsonburg for Week 5's matchup between the Golden Bears and the Hopewell-Loudon-Chieftains as both teams enter the game 1-0 in Sandusky Bay Conference River Division play. Hopewell-Loudon is 4-0, while Gibsonburg comes into the matchup with 3 wins and 1 loss. A lot of computer points were on the line Friday night in this one. On the opening drive of the game, Gibsonburg senior back Aiden Nims runs left around Chieftain defenders on his way to picking up a 17-yard gain. A couple plays later, Nims was met in the backfield by Aiden and Joe Ewald as they shared a tackle for loss. A very nice punt by the Golden Bears junior quarterback Reese Walby pinned Hopewell-Loudon deep in their territory at the 8-yard line. Then, Chieftain Brody Brickman took a snap and kept it for 10 yards in the first down, weaving in and out of the Gibsonburg defense. Quarterback Jacoby Ellis pulls the play-action fake and rolls right to find Jack Colatruglio for a 13-yard catch. Hopewell running back Jason Kramer takes the handoff and bowls his way down the field for 15 yards and another first down. Later in the drive, Ellis found Brickman on a screen pass to the left, and Brickman moved through the defense for the touchdown. Hopewell led 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Later in the half, the Chieftains turned the ball over on a fumble, giving the Golden Bears their best field position all night. The Bears' Walby then threw a screen pass to Aiden Morant, who was wrapped up by Hopewell's Isaiah Hook. The very next play, Ellis tossed it up to teammate Jack Colatruglio, only to have it intercepted by Gibsonburg's Aiden Morant. That took us right into halftime, 6-0 Chieftains. In the second half, Brody Brickman takes off for the Scarlet and Gray, evading the Golden Bears on a 44-yard run that put his team in the red zone. A few plays later, Ellis hit Brickman over the middle for the easy touchdown pass. Later in the game, the Chieftains got the ball back again, and Kramer shrugs off a Bears defender for an 18-yard first down, keeping the drive alive. A few plays later, Brody Brickman keeps it up the middle for the 1-yard touchdown run.
You know, it's kind of a weird first half. We got the ball, our first drive, had 90-yard drive, scored. And then we turned it over 2 times in a row. We only ran a couple plays the rest of the half. It felt like we were kind of in control of the game, but it was only 6-0. So we cleaned some stuff up after halftime, and our defense just battled the whole night. To shut out that team is really good team defense. We just didn't give up any big plays. We got them on the ground. They have some really good backs, and then our offense kind of took over in the second half. With Kellen out, Brody had to pick up some slack for that. Ran the ball a little more than what he's done before, and him and Jason Kramer both in the run game, had to pick up that slack. And hey, we played a couple games without Jack. Now we played a game without Kellen. We got a lot of good players on our team, and when guys are down, other guys step up and get the job done. No, our kick coverage was awesome tonight. We did a really good job in the field position. We had a nice punt return and just about broke a kick return. So, and we made an extra point, first one this year. So we're pretty excited about that. But we'll keep our special teams were good last week, and we'll keep working in all 3 phases.
Tonight's coverage was made possible thanks to the support of the following community-minded sponsors. We'd like to thank SS Cleaning Services, Yellowstone Landscape, Bascom Communications, Stacy Mowry with Key Realty, Scudette Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, Klaus Construction, and NLS Professional Grounds.